All right, guys, how's it going? In this morning's review of the Spanish football dailies, I touched on a few topics, and rather than you having to watch the whole video, I'm trying to do just a couple of little quick videos for you to save you time. Now, one of the claims in Sport, which is the pro-Barcelona newspaper, was that Liverpool were interested in Alexander Isak at Newcastle. They also said Arsenal and Chelsea were. I'm not sure I paid too much attention to that claim. It was reported last week, if you remember, when Deco did the sit-down interview, 6-page special with Sport, that Barcelona had sounded out Isak towards the end of last year about potential move to Barcelona. The feedback was that the player would, be interested in it if it was a possibility, but the feeling at Barcelona, if you like, was that it was too expensive and that Luis Diaz would be a more realistic option for them. Now, so today they're claiming that they're claiming that Liverpool have got an interest. So you might hear that mentioned today online. But the other thing that was interesting, I thought, in the article was Barcelona are claiming that Isak has a verbal agreement with Newcastle that if any offers of 100 million euros come in or above, I would imagine it's pounds, to be honest with you, that Newcastle will inform the player and have to consider it. Have you heard that mentioned anywhere before, like a verbal agreement? I'm not talking about Twitter twats or speculative outlets. I mean credible sources, maybe like a Newcastle journal that's attached to the Athletic or something. Have you ever heard that? Like there's an agreement, a verbal agreement that Newcastle would have to inform him and possibly say, I had a quick look online this morning, but I couldn't see it. Anyway, I want to keep this video brief. So the key points here: Isak is wanted by Liverpool, according to Sport. And if they've had some sort of communication with the agent at the end of 2024, maybe the agent turned around and said, well, Liverpool are sniffing around it, but you don't know if it's bullshit to try and keep, interest up, maintain interest. You don't know if Sport are just picking up from what they've read online like the rest of us. And then, of course, the other key point is that this gentleman's agreement or whatever between the club and the player, that if offers of 100 million come in, that they have to inform the player and consider them. But then Sport also say, but if Newcastle qualify for the Champions League, then they'd want to retain him. So basically all I'm doing is I'm the messenger, just telling you what's being claimed, what's being reported, just to try and save you having to watch the video in full. The other video, the morning, not the morning briefing, what's it called? Like the Spanish football review video, because I think it's about 20 minutes long. All right, guys, I'll leave you with it. Please thumbs up the video. If you appreciate the video, please drop me a comment. And if you want to buy me a coffee, hit the super thanks button. It's the love heart under the video, and I'll give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's morning briefing. All right, guys, cheers.